Caitlin Clark and Diana Taurasi squash beef and intense Mercury vs Fever showdown in a highly anticipated WNBA clash. The Phoenix Mercury faced off against the Indiana Fever on Sunday, a game that was as chippy as it was thrilling. Despite the physical nature of the contest, the spotlight was on the interaction between veteran Diana Taurasi and rookie sensation Caitlin Clark, who were at the center of attention for different reasons. The game, marked by 5 technical fouls and 2 flagrant ones, saw no penalties for Taurasi or Clark. Instead, the much-anticipated duel between the seasoned legend and the rising star unfolded with mutual respect and admiration. Earlier this year, Taurasi had stirred excitement by telling SportsCenter's Scott Van Pelt, "Reality is coming," hinting at a challenging welcome for Clark. However, Taurasi swiftly dispelled any notions of a feud. As the game began, she walked over to Clark, and the two shared a hug, signaling that this was more about mutual respect than rivalry. Taurasi's actions before, during, and after the game emphasized that this was a competition between two dedicated athletes rather than a personal grudge match. While Taurasi and Clark demonstrated sportsmanship, the rest of the players were not as restrained. Technical fouls were handed out to Brittany Griner in the first quarter and to Natasha Cloud, Kalia Copper, Temi Fagbennel, and Erica Wheeler in the second quarter. "That's just kind of who we are," Fever coach Tibbetts remarked about the game's physicality. During a pause for replay reviews of the fouls, Taurasi and Clark shared a lighthearted moment at halfcourt, chatting and laughing. This camaraderie stood in stark contrast to the intense on-court action. Clark's influence was evident not just on the court but in the stands as well. The crowded Footprint Center was filled with fans wearing Clark's jersey, overshadowing the home support for the Mercury. The fervent X-Factor fanbase of the Mercury seemed to have divided loyalties, with many swapping their usual Taurasi and Griner jerseys for Clark's. Even Phoenix Suns star Devin Booker attended the game, sitting courtside with Mercury and Suns owner Matt Ishbia. While Clark's presence might have drawn Booker, he remained loyal to the home team, cheering for the Mercury and signing autographs for fans. Despite the hype surrounding the game, Mercury head coach Nate Tibbetts maintained a business-as-usual approach. When asked about his team's preparation, Tibbetts simply said, "I told them we are playing the Indiana Fever," emphasizing that the focus was on the game, not the spectacle. The intense matchup saw the Mercury fall to the Fever, but the game was a showcase of respect and competition between two of the sport's most talked-about players. Caitlin Clark and Diana Taurasi demonstrated that while rivalries can fuel excitement, respect and sportsmanship ultimately define the essence of the game.